Dr. William Ackah at Birkbeck College, University of London, and one of the co-conveners of Transatlantic Roundtable on Religion and Race. Yeah, it's a very exciting conversation, looking at issues about how black communities in Africa and the African diaspora can come together on issues such as poverty, sexual exploitation of women, mass incarceration, and really how we can give value to the black experience and think about the sacredness of black life and impress upon public policy institutions, government, how black life is important and should be valued, and that they need to take steps through the protocols that they have around issues like modern day enslavement and exploitation to really take issues that relate to Africa and the African diaspora more seriously. I think the religious community can play a really important role, particularly in thinking about the sacredness of black life and black experience, that's an angle that maybe public policy institutions don't really draw on. And the church, because it deals with those issues in a spiritual way, it can bring that to the table. I think it's offering a different angle and a different perspective on these issues, but I think that that too needs to be aligned with the politics as well, and that shouldn't be vacated by the church.
You're also a co-convener of the Transatlantic Roundtable on Religion and Race. How did that partnership form? Was it first formed at Garrett Theological Seminary in 2010, where Dr. Drew Smith brought together a small group to think about the work of James Cone. And so when we met, and a group from South Africa, myself from the UK, and scholars from the US, after we had that meeting, we sat down and thought how we could work together and bring issues around the black experience in the 21st century, how we could do that across transatlantic lines. And so that's how the Roundtable was born. Yeah, the response has been really good, yeah, quite amazing. Some of the responses were that in terms of the black British experience, that's the best conferences that there's ever been in the UK around the black church experience. And I think it gave church leaders, academics and scholars in the UK the opportunity to see that the church should really be engaged in social justice issues, and that it's not something that they should avoid or be ashamed of attempting to engage in. And in a way, maybe in the British context, that had been lost. So our conference, particularly having participants from the US, from Africa and from the rest of Europe discussing those issues, I think brought a sense of empowerment, I think, to the UK black church scene and perspective. Yeah, so in Ghana we want to look at the issue of 21st century captivities. So again, thinking about modern day issues that enslave black people in Africa and in the African diaspora. Linking those to past exploitations, past economic, social and political exploitation, but then also thinking what that looks like in the 21st century and what are the things that are enslaving black people and preventing us really from reaching our potential socially, politically, economically and spiritually.